From the outside, it's hard to tell that anything new is happening, but inside the new Alexandria Area High School, it's a hub of activity. Superintendent Rick Lahn took us on a recent tour of the construction site. As the saying goes, so far so good.
Well, at this time we're about 75% done with the completion of the building, and if you look around, there are a lot of wires, a lot of unfinished walls, and it looks like there's a long way to go. But if you can imagine all the work that's gone into the building to get us to this point.
Since our last visit back in October, there are plenty of major visual changes. Miles of wires have been strung, sheetrock put in place. Walking around, you can see the huge community spaces, like the main gymnasium. Although video doesn't seem to do it justice, it is an enormous space. And like many things within the high school, the courts will be a regional draw.
The use of our artificial turf football field, I know the State High School League has already talked to us about having the state quarterfinals there. So we really think that this is good for the community, and the fact that it'll bring a lot of activities and contests into our facility, which is always good for the community, the restaurants, the hotels, and the money that comes along with that.
There are also places like the classroom wings. They, like much of the building, will utilize as much natural light as possible.
Best in that kind of environment, and it's just good for student learning and cuts our energy costs as well.
The building is full of energy efficiency options, but they are also going to have a little fun with durability items like the terrazzo flooring in the commons area.
Terrazzo is the most durable kind of flooring you can put in the building. It almost looks like marble with those little specks in it. You see it probably in the courthouse. Jefferson High School has it. It'll last the life of the building. There'll be colored terrazzo in here that will look like the shore of a lake. And there'll be a big logo here in front that says Alexandria Area High School with a logo right when you walk in the front door, permanently etched into the floor of the terrazzo.
Food service will be just off the commons area. Because of its distance from restaurants, this will be a closed campus, requiring students to stay here for lunch. Lahn says the district has a goal in mind.
Our food service and improve what we're doing in terms of nutrition and differing options for students so that they want to stay here. And we'll have 5 different serving lines here with different kinds of choices in each line, so lots of variety.
Then there's the auditorium. It is the only part of the building with an unfinished floor. Although it will be the last room to be completed, it will be a showcase not only for the high school's theater and music programs, but a place that can be rented out to other groups for concerts, speakers, and other community performances. Although much work is left to be done, the building's substantial completion date is June 1st.
And what substantial completion means is that we're able to actually occupy the building. Now, when you do a building of this magnitude, we always have what's called a punch list, or there are little things here and there that'll need to be done. Those will happen throughout the summer. And then a big part of the summer is actually moving into the building, getting our technology set up over here, getting our desks and equipment set up, getting the things out of Jefferson that we're going to continue to use out of that building over to this location, so we're ready to open school in September of 2014. A lot of work to be done, but we're very excited.
And we're excited to be able to show you that progress as well. For the Voice of Alexandria, I'm Joe Kurkowski.